I was recently messing around in the original Super Mario Bros., just getting to world -1, when I decided to play some good old Luigi's Mansion 3. And that got me thinking, I should probably make a tips and tricks video about it. So that's what I'm doing. So the slam chain is a trick that I think that all Luigi's Mansion 3 players should know about. So the way that you do it is, while capturing a ghost, you can do this slam attack that does an insane amount of damage. And normally, if you just spam A, then you'll only get like 4 slams in, which is not going to do much against a really powerful ghost. But you can chain the slam, and I'm going to show you how. So as you'll notice in this clip, as I am getting ready to slam the ghosts, right when the ghosts touch the ground, you'll see that I press A again. And I'll show you an even slower video of it, so that you can see exactly how it works. So notice how the ghosts teleport behind Luigi right after he does the slam. If you press A on the exact frame that the ghosts land on the ground, then Luigi can teleport them behind him for the next slam. So I must warn you that this doesn't always work, but it won't work if you directly slam into a ghost that's already stuck on the ground. This next tip is about being mindful of your surroundings. So if you listen closely to this clip, so this nearby ghost theme tells us that we're about to be in for a fight. And in fact, it's in the same room that you're in. So basically, this is telling you to get ready because you're about to have to fight some ghosts. So not being ready doesn't sound like too much of a problem, but it can be because of the scare factor. Like, if you're not expecting a bunch of ghosts to be there, then they'll startle you, and it'll mess with, like, your mind, and it'll mess with your gameplay. Also, a quick tip about hammer ghosts, too, is that when they are nearby, so when they turn invisible and they're nearby, they'll make your controller rumble. So you can either see them with the black light, or if you have instincts like me, then you can take a wild guess at where you think that they are if you don't want to use the black light. And if you have instincts like me, then your instincts will tell you where they're going to be. So part of combat is knowing when to engage and how. So here you can see that I am sucking up the ghost, and the ghost in the chair just doesn't really care what's going on. And as you can see, he didn't care what's going on because I didn't get close to him. And I mostly stayed to the right so that I wouldn't have to get close to him. But he did start to care once I started vacuuming him and his friend up. Another great example of this is in the pirate area. So as you can see, you can actually sneak past all the ghosts that are having dinner. And you can sneak up here if there's anything that you want to get that you missed. So I sped up the footage a little here, but as you can see, I'm doing a pretty good job on capturing the ghosts, but they start to overwhelm me after a while. So you should always be ready for a big challenge. And remember, in areas like this, you can always just leave when it's a big ghost horde like this. So if you need to leave, then you can just do it. But as you can see, I got overwhelmed and died. Also, knowing when to engage, you can see the ghosts up there, so if you just go in and leave, then the ghosts will disappear. So every area that you revisit will have something new. And I'm just going to mention the great stage here, but if you get the tornado vacuum box, which is what I like to call it, then you can vacuum up this back wall and see like that there's actually an opera stage behind the wall, which the first time you do this, there will be a bunch of ghosts, which you can use the tornado vacuum on, which is really cool. But that's all I'm going to mention for this section. So, yeah, I actually found something really cool in the gym area. So, that punching bag actually generates infinite hearts. So, if you position Luigi and Gooigi right, then you can do this. And I know that I'm at full health here, but it can be really useful. Also, shining your blacklight everywhere is pretty useful because you can find this hidden chest. And here, the hidden chest actually gives me, it actually gives you a golden ghost, which in Luigi's Mansion 3, the golden ghost does this. Basically, it makes you rich. So this one isn't as helpful for just casual, I don't care what ending I get playthroughs, but it's really helpful if you want to get a high rank. You can also use your flashlight on this speaker in this room, and it'll make a gem ghost appear, which are very useful for people who want to 100% the game or just like collecting gems. So this one is basically just making Gooigi do your dirty work for you. So you can put Luigi in a safe place and have Gooigi attack everything, because Gooigi can heal himself, and even when he dies, he can just respawn, unlike Luigi. Although Slinkers will be a big problem. You can also put Gooigi in one corner of the room and Luigi in another, so that you can see the entire room, like I did in this clip here. Probably not going to make it past the first floor. I was right. But while we're here, here are a few really good tips to follow for Scarescraper. Okay, so our first tip here, don't bother collecting money if the goal is ghosts. So only follow the goal of each floor, because it will save you a lot of time, trust me. The only reason that I've completed even one floor of Scarescraper before is because I only follow the goal. And here, that is to catch ghosts. Another thing, make sure that you kind of avoid balconies, because they usually will only lead to rooms that will only be important later. You should also abuse slam chaining and other tricks that you might learn from this video. Make sure to watch your step while you're walking along the halls. Otherwise, you'll probably get stuck in a fake door or on a deadly carpet. Which you can tell a deadly carpet because it is a big square part of the carpet in the hallway that has a yellow rim around it. You can just walk around it on the wood floor. And fake doors won't have a mat in front of them. And they're also only in hallways. Also, here's another tip. Don't play on single player unless you absolutely have to. It is a pain to try to catch all the ghosts on single player, especially if you get caught in a trap, like the fake doors and deadly rugs. And make sure that you traverse the mansion quickly, but also watch out for any doors, because if you skip over a door, it'll most likely be useful later. That's all the Scarescraper tips that I have, because I've never actually made it to the Boolossus fight, so I don't have any tips for him. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video all the way to the end. I really appreciate it, and make sure to like and subscribe, and check out my channel if you want to see other game content. I'll probably end up making more Luigi's Mansion 3 content soon, and oh yeah, my birthday's coming up pretty soon. Yeah, on May 17th, I'm probably going to make a birthday video, and you guys will see what that is. It might actually end up getting posted May 18th due to time constraints and school, but I'll have a birthday video pretty soon. Alright, see you guys later. Bye.